Recording in progress.
Hello and welcome to Energy Resources Key Stage 3 Science. So most of the energy that we use to heat our homes and power our machines comes from fossil fuels. These are coal, oil and natural gas. It takes millions of years for fossil fuels to form from the remains of dead plants and animals underground. So we say that they are non-renewable because once we have used them up, we cannot replace them. In the future, we will need to rely more on renewable energy resources. And these are energy resources that do not run out. So renewable energy resources would be solar power, so power from the sun, wind power from the wind, wave power from the sea, and also gravitational energy, which means that a river could be flowing down a mountain and that river itself produces energy for us in terms of electricity. So the difference between renewable energy and non-renewable is that non-renewable energy consists of oil, gas, and coal, and it will run out, and it already is running out in the world. Whereas renewable energy, like the sun, the waves, the sea, the wind, will never run out. And that's why they're called renewable. So let's have a look at some of these examples. So biofuels from plants and animals. So biofuels are what we call fuel that comes from human waste and animal waste. So for example, and it could also come from crops as well. So it could come from human rubbish, that we create rubbish by when we throw away garbage and litter in the bin. So that can be burnt to create fuel as well. Animal dung could be used. So for example, the dung created by cows and buffaloes, that could be used to create fuel as well. Wood can be burnt. Alcohol can be made from plants and then used instead of petrol. That's another alternative for renewable fuels. Wind power. So sailing boats use wind power to move them. Wind turbines are used to produce electrical energy, and it needs windy weather. So when the wind blows the windmill itself then creates energy. Wave power, the movement of waves on the sea can be used to drive generators. This is expensive to set up, but it works well. So in the coastline, you could put big turbines there or motors. And when the wave crashes into those turbines rotate around as quickly as possible, and that creates energy. Solar power. Solar panels and solar cells capture the sun's energy. It must be a sunny day for this to work. And that sun's energy comes into the solar cells, the solar panels, and the solar cells then convert a little bit of electricity. And finally, we have gravitational retention dams, and the water from the top of the dams comes crashing down. And when the water hits the ground, there are turbines there which constantly turn round and round and round when the water is smashing into the ground. And this then, in effect, creates energy. Okay, so have a read of this again and good luck with these particular questions.